Hello, everyone on the planet and beyond. My name is Sade, the curator, owner, and founder of Between Here and There, a Thrive based consulting business surrounding global hygiene and applications and information technology. We define global hygiene as the cleanliness and the health of the planet. So, that and largely involves us because we are the ones that are out of sync. Okay. And so to get to where we need to be, we have to find balance. Okay. So on the Gregorian calendar, today is 20230720 at the time of 11:01 on the East Coast, and I am here, located here. Excuse me. Duality is the topic, and how duality is the vehicle that's going to push us forward. We need that duality, as well as we need to understand that we have a choice each and every time. So, what do you want to choose? Because when you choose that, the energy of that selection will flow towards that in which you set your intentions, that in which you transmuted, sent your energy. So, where do you want it to go? Duality, I like to zoom in and out when it comes to how nature balances the yin and yang, how models look in different spaces. In different spaces, in the sense of a squash plant, the male and female flower, or humans, empresses, and the emperor. What does that look like? So with duality is the vehicle in which we take flight. Because think about it in this manner. I speak about the empress, the female, the feminine energy having the ethereal connection. And because of that, she can stay in the ethers for quite a while. That's staying in thought because we're in the physical form. So that's staying in thought and maybe not taking the physical steps needed to get into that direction, to move energy into that direction. A male's energy is more calculated, observes, absorbs the information, and quantifies and qualifies it. From there, decisions are made. So when we center what is most needed in that specific space and time, we're able to propel forward, but we have to get one going. Both can't go at the same time because there's different roles, right? And it's not one over the other. In Tarot, the Gemini sign is the sign of the lovers. And because Tarot is pictorial, I'll describe it to you, and then I'll also see if I can find a card in which you can visualize it yourself. In Tarot, it's depicted as a female and a male. The female has her, and she's completely nude. So this is in our most authentic, exposed selves. She has her gaze towards the ethers, and there is the Most High, the highest power depicted in a human like form because it's indescribable. So we try to personify the curator. And its hands are open. It's open to say, like, I join you two together. You look down over to the man. Excuse me. Over to the man, his gaze is down. Well, excuse me. Hers is to the ethers. His is towards her. Right? So when she is in sync and in connectedness, she can then be a guiding light for him. However, his role is separate, unique, and powerful just as much. Yin and yang, how that symbol looks, it's the exact same. However, finding within like the eye portion, those are swapped. The colors are swapped. So the white teardrop section, again, in flow, movement, that's what the yin yang symbolizes, is that movement. So flowing in what direction you wish to go into. Men generate and curate the physical. That's why they're in charge of the tangible. And people have gotten it misunderstood when it comes to women saying, oh, give me your money. Let me, whatever you need. You know, this is, you're supposed to do this for me. When it shows the opposite side of what could happen in those selections. The opposite side in those selections is that the woman's gaze is outwards into the world, into this physical realm, not upwards towards the Most High. His gaze is towards her with his tail on fire, symbolizing his tail, his genitalia is on fire. Passion. It's just passion. It's not the combining or the fluidity of the two. The chakras put us in balance. And what is needed to elevate and transcend us, to ascend us, excuse me, because we're transcendence, we're here right now. Unless we're sleeping, and it's transcendence in your sleep. To ascend, the ascension is when the masculine finds the female, the feminine, and they come together under a project, which is a development, which is what we came here to do, is to create. You can curate a child in physical form if that is what you're choosing, your selection. This is what the Most High has for you. Some people haven't been able to have children, and that's not on their life path to have that. No matter what they've done, they haven't been able to have children. And so if it's for your plan or your mission, it will come to pass no matter what these people try to tell you out here because they're swayed. They don't understand. they they have no understanding. Okay, and that understanding comes with meditation and getting self to center because you're pulling the two polarities in and being able to decide which way direction in which you want to go. Because wherever you put that energy, other energies are going to flow in that direction. So again, that yin yang symbol, a teardrop flow, well, not a teardrop, a water drop. But we do drop water from our faces, from our bodies as sweat, or but sweat is more of a movement down the body, cooling down. That's where you cool down. So when it comes to our dualities, we have to have an understanding and appreciation of those dualities. And when we get there, we can start to make movement. We can start to, because the energy is going in the direction in which it's supposed to have always gone in. There isn't the resistance. When the two are deciding against the plan for them, you're going against, and it's going to be friction every time, all the time. So the sooner you get to a point where you're like, okay, I'm gonna get off this wheel. That's how it's moving. You know, the wheel. I'm gonna get off of it. You know, and I'm going to start a different. Do, what I've been doing before, I'm doing something else. So when we get that point to that point, we're able to bring in awareness of what we actually need, what we actually want, what we came here for, mission. A lot of things unlock, like we unlock these parts of us. These are keys that are locked within us. The double helix, our genetics, epigenetics. We start to unlock these things about us. However, there is the opposite side. If you constantly select what you know is incorrect, you have an internal compass and a way you can fine tune that compass is to put things in duality. You combine the information into two distinct paths, yes or no. When you get to a yes or no, then you can make a decision. Yes, this is where I need to go, or no, it's not. And you move on from there. You don't have to be so rigid, because there is flow and again, necessary parts with it. But when you get to certain points, that internal compass is going to be so fine tuned that within those decisions, the decision is made because you already know. Yeah, we are created for one another. You look at the physical, the spiritual, the mental. We are created for one another, and I'm going to dedicate some videos to specific parts, the green and the red, when it comes to our physical experience here on the planet. So enjoy. Thank you for your time, and I'll talk to you later.